Buckle up, smart facts. Watchlist drops 30 thrillers that clamp on like a panic attack. We're counting down from 30 to 1, so dim the lights, clear your queue, and see how long your pulse can outrun the twists ahead. The Haunting of Bly Manor, live in Tudor, Danny arrives at a mist-veiled manor and meets two strangely perfect orphans, mirrors that breathe, and ghosts born of leftover guilt. Mike Flanagan mixes Henry James with family grief, turning every hallway into therapy that might kill you first. Smart facts. Verdict. Elegant slow burn. Watch with tissues and nightlight. Fool me once. Widow Maya checks her nanny cam and sees her murdered husband alive, laughing with their child. That impossible clip sets off Black Ops secrets, family money wars, and Harlan Coben twists that open like trapdoors under sanity. Trust no footage, question every heartbeat. Smart facts. Verdict. Binge in one night, then unplug every camera you own. The Watcher. Perfect house, perfect lawn. Until creepy letters signed, "I'm watching" arrive. Paranoia blooms as every neighbor smiles too wide. Based on a still unsolved case, the show weaponizes suburbia until even drywall seems to blink. Home security never felt this insecure. Smart facts. Verdict. Best viewed in a rental, you'll hate your mortgage later. Sugar. John Sugar cruises sun-bleached LA in a Cobalt Corvette, hunting a missing heiress. Family rot, old Hollywood Easter eggs, and Colin Farrell's wounded narration collide in a mystery that swerves so hard it shreds the guardrail of noir logic. Grit glitters here. Smart facts. Verdict. Slick, stylish, doesn't overstay. Grab popcorn and ride. Castle Rock. Stephen King's nightmare multiverse stacks in one main town. Death row cages, killer nurses, a child who never ages. Past and present bleed into a psychic sinkhole that swallows sheriffs and viewers alike. Think you know King's rules? This town rewrites them. Smart facts. Verdict. Catnip for King junkies. Casuals may need a roadmap. The Outsider. A boy is slaughtered. Every camera pins Coach Terry Maitland, yet DNA says he was miles away. Detectives chase a grief-feeding doppelganger while rational law cracks. How do you prosecute a monster wearing your friend's face like skin? HBO answers, slowly. Smart facts. Verdict. Moody and methodical. Stick around for the chill payoff. The fall of the House of Usher. Pharma titans Roderick and Madeline Usher built fortunes on painkillers. Now a Poe-tinged Reaper is erasing heirs one twisted episode at a time. Corporate greed, gothic decadence, and supernatural receipts equal delicious executive doom. Smart facts. Verdict. Juicy boardroom horror. Sip red wine and enjoy the fall. The following. Charismatic Professor Joe Carroll turns Poe fandom into a live stream murder cult. Ex-FBI agent Ryan Hardy chases a Hydra. Cut one follower, two more stab. Here the fanbase is deadlier than the author, and every quote ends in blood red ink. Smart facts. Verdict. Pulpy, tense, mute if gore isn't your love language. The Sinner. Sunny Lake Day. Cora stabs a stranger without motive. Detective Ambrose peels trauma like scar tissue, revealing religion, abuse, and memory blackouts. Each season resets the crime, but keeps asking, not who, but why did we break? Smart facts. Verdict. Heavy yet rewarding. Prepare for an emotional hangover. Behind her eyes, single mom. Louise beds her psychiatrist boss, befriends his porcelain wife, then slides into lucid nightmares and astral secrets. The love triangle plot warps into an optical illusion, and the finale yanks the rug so hard it counts as sorcery. Smart facts. Verdict. First half crawls, last twist is pure jaw-drop cinema. The Woman in the Wall. Lorna wakes beside a corpse she can't recall. Haunted by Ireland's Magdalene laundry abuses and violent sleepwalking, she teams with a detective hiding sins of his own. Guilt builds a labyrinth where every wall might be part of the crime. Smart facts. Verdict. Grim social horror, important but maybe not a snack watch. Mare of Easttown, small-town Pennsylvania cop. Mare juggles a teen's murder, opioid despair, and her collapsing family tree. Winslade's accent scrapes like gravel, and every suspect lives 3 houses down. Less whodunit than how much grief can one street bear. Riveting. Smart facts verdict, top-tier drama, keep tissues, and maybe a cheesesteak. The Alienist, 1896, NYC. Alienist Laszlo Kreisler, illustrator John Moore, and NYPD's first female clerk profile a child killer. Gas lamps reveal class rot. Freud is experimental. Forensic psychology is born in blood. Gilded Age glamour meets gutter terror. Smart facts verdict. Gorgeous set design, like walking a museum at midnight. The Patient, serial killer Sam, chains therapist Alan to a basement radiator. Fix me or die. Each breakthrough risks another body. Steve Carell swaps comedy for clammy dread, proving the scariest cell is inside someone else's mind, and maybe your own. Smart facts verdict. Suffocatingly tense, binge in daylight, inhale fresh air. Swarm, Superfan Dre, worships pop goddess Nija past fandom into homicide. Each like is a sting, each city another blood-splashed tribute. Donald Glover's dark satire turns stan culture into a buzzing road trip slasher where fame devours its devotees alive. Smart facts verdict. Sharp, weird, meme-ready. Twitter can't look away. The Undoing, Manhattan therapist. Grace's gilded life shatters when a school mom is bludgeoned and husband Jonathan vanishes. Media frenzy, courtroom chess, and Chanel threads unravel. Privilege proves a silk wrapper around pure panic. Smart facts verdict. Glossy, addictive soap. Perfect Sunday binge with latte. The Devil's Hour. Lucy wakes nightly at 3:33 a.m. drenched in deja vu. Her son is emotionless, and a jailed killer swears time can be rewritten. Police drama spliced with loop dread, time to that heartbeat before sleep paralysis bites. Smart facts verdict, mind bend alert, watch late, regret early. You, charming bookstore clerk Joe Goldberg narrates Love Like Austin while stalking social feeds. Each city reboot is fresh packaging for the same razor blade devotion. Netflix dares you to root for a killer whose red flags wave like carnival pennants. Fun until they slice. Smart facts verdict, trashy, tasty, terrifying, guilty pleasure, unlocked. Yellowjackets, 96 girls soccer team crashes in wilderness, 19 months of survival spawn campfire legends of cannibal rights, 25 years later suburbia can't mute the bonfire screams. 2 timelines, dripping secrets, and 90s bangers fuel TV's hungriest mystery. Smart facts verdict, Lord of the Flies with mixtapes, absolutely wild. The Fall. Belfast detective Stella Gibson hunts strangler Paul Spector, gentle dad by day. Their cat and mouse becomes mirror therapy, asking how much darkness an audience can share before the reflection starts blinking back in hunger. Smart facts verdict, slow burn, icy chill, leave a nightlight on. Bates Motel. After her husband's death, Norma buys a coastal motel. Maternal devotion ossifies into Norman's future madness. Rooms feast on nightmares. Taxidermy becomes lullaby. Mother knows best, right up until she molds a legend named Psycho. Smart facts verdict, creepy comfort TV. Yes, that's a contradiction. Sharp objects. Reporter Camille returns to her Missouri hometown to cover murdered girls, haunted by self-harm scars spelling hidden words. Family perfumery masks arsenic, and Gillian Flynn's twist slices twice, once on screen, again in your gut. Smart facts verdict, stunning, bleak, one-time watch that sticks. The Haunting of Hill House. The Crane siblings flee a living mansion, but grief drags them back. Hidden specters, photobomb frames, hallways warp when you blink, and family therapy morphs into cosmic horror. You'll cry, then leave lights on for weeks. Smart facts verdict, horror with heart, prepare to sob and scream. Ripley, grifter. Tom Ripley is sent to Italy to retrieve Playboy Dickie and decides to become him. Opulent black and white visuals turn murder into marble art. Envy, jazz, and sunlit sins swirl like Campari over cracked ice. Identity theft was never so chic. Smart facts verdict, slow sip thriller, style quotient off the charts. Mindhunter, 1970s FBI agents Ford and Tench interview serial killers, inventing profiling one confession at a time. Dialogue replaces bullets, yet tension tightens like handcuffs. Coffee with the Abyss never tasted so disturbingly addictive. Smart Facts Verdict. Talky but hypnotic, true crime gold standard. Dexter. Miami blood spatter analyst Dexter follows Dad's code. Kill only the guilty. Plastic sheeting rustles like morality, and viewers cheer a smiling butcher. How many bodies can virtue excuse when justice swings a bone saw instead of a badge? Smart Facts Verdict, Seasons 1, 4, and the final one flawless. Severance. Lumon Industries severs employee memories. Innies toil in pastel hell. Outies never know why Mondays feel cursed. When the elevator glitches, office wellness mutates into existential jailbreak. Corporate culture just became horror canon. Smart Facts Verdict. Best office nightmare since Mondays were invented. If you're still watching, maybe it's time to admit you're hooked. Hit that subscribe button before the next twist hits you. Hannibal. Empath profiler Will Graham teams with psychiatrist chef Hannibal Lecter, who pairs violin, Chianti, and flambéed organs. Friendship becomes a 5-course duel where etiquette masks appetite, and every compliment may carve out your liver. Smart Facts Verdict. Beautifully grotesque. Don't snack while watching. True Detective Season 1, 1995 Louisiana. Detectives Coley and Hart chase spiral cult murders through Bayou Rot. 17 years later, the case still bleeds. Time is a flat circle, and corruption seeps like crude oil. Slow, black, impossible to wash off. Smart Facts Verdict. Nihilistic masterpiece. Rewatch to catch clues. Twin Peaks. Cherry pie sweeter than lies. Coffee black as midnight. Agent Cooper hunts Laura Palmer's killer and tumbles into red rooms, backward-talking owls, and dream logic. Lynch's landmark, rewired TV, leaving us forever wondering who's actually dreaming whom. Smart Facts Verdict. Still weird, still wonderful, mandatory pop culture homework. Your brain's still racing, right? Don't just scroll, feed the thrill. Subscribe.